Hi, this is a video tutorial on how to fill out the Unit 2 Career Exploration Report Planner. So in D2L, go to Content, and then go to Unit 2 and click on the Career Exploration Report. You will see that there are 3 versions of the Career Exploration Planner. The original version is in Word. Then there is a version saved as a rich text format. And finally, there is one in PDF format. I'm hoping that you will be able to view at least one of these formats. So I'm going to click on let's click on the rich text format. Now, you will need to download and type on this form, or if you're looking at the PDF version, you will not be able to type on it, but you can use this as the information that you will need to type on a Word document or on Google Docs. And Google Docs is fine for you to use for this assignment. All right, I'm going to go back to the rich text format. I'm going to go up here to the little dots and download. And let's see if this is going to work. Let me try that again. There we go. I just couldn't see it. Okay, so the rich text is not going to work for me. I'm going to go to a Word and download that. Okay, so this one I can type on. Again, if you can't view the document, look at it as a PDF and just type the information on a separate document. All right, so the planner is organized according to the sections of your final report. Section 1 will be the introduction, and this should be 1 paragraph. Sections 2, 3, 4, 5, and possibly 6 and 7 are going to be the different topics or aspects of the career that you are going to discuss. So let's start with the introduction. You're going to start out by typing here your purpose statement, why you are writing this report. And that's how you're going to begin your report. Theoretically, you are interested in this career. Perhaps you have some background experience or some aspirations to help people or be in whatever career field it is. So you want to explain why you're writing this report and just type that out in a sentence. Then you're going to introduce your 2 sources of information. The primary source is the interview, and you'll simply type here the name of the person you interviewed, their occupation, a little background about them, how they got into the field, where they work, how long they've worked there, that kind of thing. And so you can jot down that information here. The secondary source for all of us is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. So if you have not looked up that information, obviously you need to do that before you can fill out the planner. Go to the Occupational Outlook Handbook. You can Google that and you'll find the link. And the title is going to be the name of your career. So it might be registered nurses or whatever it is that you typed into the search for the Occupational Outlook. The author of this would be the author would be the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and the source or organization is going to be the U.S. Department of Labor. Of course, it's called the Occupational Outlook Handbook, and so you'll probably want to mention that in the introduction. The publication date should be listed at the bottom of the page for your career, and so you would want to look whatever that date is and put that here. You will also need the retrieval information. And for the Occupational Outlook Handbook, if you go to, let's just go into it. So I go in here and I'm going to look for registered nurses. So you're going to need the URL for this site. Because there are various tabs, each of which is a different web page, I would recommend that you go to the printer-friendly version, which will have all of the information on one page. That way you can just copy the one URL and use that information. Okay, so let's go back to our planner. So you would put that URL right here. And then finally, for your introduction, you want to type out your preview sentence. This is your overall point, which obviously is that you learned a lot about this career, plus a list of the topics discussed. So you will have to pick 4 topics, one of which has to be communication, that you garnered information from both your interviewee and from the Occupational Outlook Handbook. The other 3 are your choices. It could be job duties, it could be requirements to get the job, it could be benefits, it could be disadvantages, it could be job outlook, whatever you choose. All right, so you would list those, and you're going to list them in the same order that you will list them in your report. All right, now we come to the topics. The first one is done for you. It's communication. So what you need to do is fill out the information from your interviewee, what he or she said about written communication in this career, and what information you got from the Occupational Outlook Handbook, again, about written communication. You'll do the same for oral communication, and that topic is done. The remainders of the topics are for you to fill in. So be sure to type in whatever the topic is, and then type in information from your interviewee and from the Occupational Outlook Handbook. Again, type in your topic, and then information from the interviewee, information from the OOH. And of course, one more that you would need to put in here, and information from the interview and the Occupational Outlook Handbook. You may add additional topics up to 6. Think about your word count. You need at least 1,100 words, not counting the title page or the references page. So if you're a little thin on the 4 topics, add some more topics, but these are optional. And then for the conclusion, you are reacting. So react to both the interview and the Occupational Outlook Handbook information, and describe how this knowledge will help you as you plan for your future career. All right, and then when you're done with this, you'll save it and submit it in D2L. If you go back to the class, you will see that it says Unit 2 Pre-Writing Submission, and this is where you would submit it. If for some reason you cannot convert your document into a PDF or a Word or an RTF, then you can just send me the Google Docs link, share that with me, and I'll work with that. But hopefully you can submit it here in D2L. All right, hopefully that will help you with this assignment.